Om Sadashivasamarambham Shankaracharya Madhyamam Asmadacharya Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam Yada Vidya Vilasena Bhuta Bhautika Srishtayaha Tam Naumi Paramatmanam Sachidananda Vigraham. So he is bringing, after having any questions, clarifications up to now, or shall we go ahead? Hopefully clear up to now. Okay. Then the previous objection is coming back in a different form. Nanu evam api dharma dharmadi gochara anumatiyadi stale dharma dharmayoho pratyakshattvapattihi. He says, if you are giving this as a definition, that vritti avichinna chaitanyam and pramatra avichinna chaitanyam should be at the same time and place for an object of perception, from the standpoint of the object, then you will say dharma dharma also will become, even though dharma dharma you are inferring, or from shabda you are getting it, that will also become pratyaksham, because pramatra chaitanya abhinnatayaha dharma dharma sattayam pramatra iti chet na, that is not true. Why? Yogasyapi vishesha visheshna, because it should be fit for perception. It should be available for perception. Yes, that is why we call it Shabdam. Is it direct? Of course, it is direct knowledge. Dharma, dharma. Adharma because I am suffering. Mera sadhe saathi chalu hai. Therefore, I must have done a lot of adharma in my life. Previous life, not now. So, that is a anumana that you are making in keeping with the Shruti. It is called Shruti Anukula Tarkaha. A Tarkaha, a logic given in keeping with the Shruti, not independent of the Shruti. Independent of the Shruti, you will not be able to infer dharma dharma. As a result, punya papa, you will not be able to. How will you infer it? You will go to a doctor and say, doctor, I sprained my leg. It is sadhe sati. The doctor will have his own explanations. Your sadhe sati, the doctor may not accept, unless he is an Ayurvedic physician. Your modern medicine will not accept it. That's all superstition. You cannot conclusively prove on kevala tarka, only on the basis of logic. You cannot prove it. Like it happened to me during my sadhe sati, okay? I told you all this before in various other forums. Once an interstate bus, I was crossing the road, I had looked 100 yards, I can't see anything. I took 3 steps, took 2 steps back quickly, and a bus passed, Volvo bus passed straight in front. I said, Lord, thank you. If it had got me, it would have got me. Then a school bus, brake failed, and as a child ride in the way of that bus. I swooped in and took the kid and swooped out. The bus brushed past me, created a small tear in my kurta. Bach gaya. Thank God. All during my sadhe sati. So Shani must have thought, all these characters I am sending, it's not effective to give this guy the injury he deserves because of his past karma. Guy is too alert. So I will catch him when he is asleep. So one morning I get up from sleep. I can't put my feet on the ground. I said, what has happened? I am limping. I am limping to brush my teeth. Limping to walk to the kitchen to make a cup of tea. And my house is small. It is not that I am living in a big house or something small, but still I am limping. I said, I better go and show it to the doctor. So there's an early morning, but I just checked up, doctor, I have a problem, I have to come and see you. Yeah, come over. I'm just going to start practice in a few minutes anyway. I said, okay. So I was the first guy there. For 200 yards, I took an auto. I who walk miles every day, for 200 yards, I took an auto and went. And I showed him, this is it. He said, you have a ligament tear. I started laughing. And the doctor said, why are you laughing? I said, Doc, I have not done too much of exercise. I said, how do you think? I said, the doctor asked me, how do you think you got the ligament tear? I said, it's only karmic. Come on, give me some other reason. I said, doc, my exercise has been half of what I normally do last week. I have not strained myself. I have not overdone anything. In fact, I have underdone it last week. I was busy with other things. No, somewhere you must have. I said, ligament tear is not a small thing. It's not like a muscle sprain or a muscle strain. It's a ligament tear. So I laughed because Shani got me. Karmic. Now where are you getting this, that it is karmic idea? From the Shastra. Can you prove it? The doctor is never going to accept it. Why? He doesn't believe in that Shastra. Therefore, Shruti Anukula Tarka only will work here. It cannot independently prove by logic. That's why doctors have a good way out of it. Of unknown causes. Ligament tear caused by unknown causes. That means I don't know why the hell he got the ligament tear, but he has got it, I'll treat it. And you will also go with it, no? Why? You want to heal. Doesn't matter how you got it, heal here. So I sat down with my leg up all the time. Okay. And Sunita Suresh was living close by, sent some food over and everything. I said, I have my maid to cook. No, this is just to supplement that. I said, okay, fine. Good, acha hai. So that's it. But Shruti Anukula Tarka, it cannot directly become perception. Even it cannot become directly inference also. It has to be along with the Shruti only you can infer. Therefore, there is no yogita for dharma to become perception. Okay, yeah. Okay. Okay, this is just clarifying certain things. थोड़ा ये है, but it's okay, fine. All right, what is that? Nanu evam api रूपी घटः इति प्रत्यक्षस्थले घटगत परिमाणादेः प्रत्यक्षत्व आपत्तिः रूप अवच्छिन्न चैतन्यस्य परिमाणादि अवच्छिन्न चैतन्यस्य च एकतया रूप अवच्छिन्न चैतन्यस्य प्रमात्र चैतन्य अभेदः परिमाणादि अवच्छिन्न चैतन्यस्यापि प्रमात्र अभिन्नतयः परिमाणादिमत्तया प्रमात्र तत्त अतिरिक्त अभावात् इति चेत् न. Now he is giving an example. He starts by saying Rupi Gataha. Rupi Gataha meaning along with seeing the Gataha, you are seeing the color of the Gataha also. Correct? Blue book, no? When you are seeing the book, you are seeing the color of the book also. Therefore, when you see Gataha, you are seeing the color. It's a red pot, it's a black pot, whatever. You will see it. Okay. Similarly, the pot may have undergone certain modifications. That also you are seeing it. Now look at it. How many vrittis will have? Rupi Gataha, Parinami Gataha. All different vrittis will you have? Why? All of them are color of the pot and Pramatra Avichinna Chaitanyam Abhedaha. Any modification Abhedaha. How many vrittis are you going to have? A lot of vrittis, no? He says no. No. Why? Tad akara vritti upihitasyapi pramatra visheshnatvat. It's one unit perception. What you see is what you are getting. color, etc. is part of that one unit perception. You don't need separate thoughts for it. Correct? Do you need a separate thought? I am seeing a book. Then a separate thought, blue book. Do you need that? Yes or no? Shake your heads or yes or no? Do you have separate thoughts? One for the book, one for the color, one for the title. No, you don't need. You don't need separate thoughts. One vritti, one unit perception is enough for the whole thing. Okay. Okay. Tad akara vritti upahitasyapi pramatru vishaya. Okay. Rupa akara vritti dashayam paranamadi akara vritti bhavena vritti abhavena परिमानादि आकार वृत्ति उपहित प्रमात्र चैतन्य एकतया अभावेन अतिव्याप्ति अभावात्. He says with whatever modifications the pot may have undergone before it became your pot in your hand. Pot must have undergone some modification before it came as a pot in your hand. No? It was shaped first, then it was baked. First it was dried in the sun, then it was baked. Then color was added to it. Are you having a vritti with each of them? You are seeing pot in your hand. No? Therefore, with each of those parinamas, you are not having a vritti. You may not even know what all it has undergone. There was a crack on it and he repaired it so well that you couldn't make out. You are not going to have a vritti for that. Therefore, tada akara vritti abhavad pratyaksham api abhavad. Therefore, there is no pratiksha with respect to all those parinamas that it has undergone. How will you understand? How will you know? This book that came into your hand, are you aware of all the things it has undergone before it became a book? No, no. Are you following what I am saying? I am seeing blank faces. Yeah. Because his argument is, the parinama also should be perception. He is saying no, because there is no vritti with respect to the parinama. How can there be a vritti with respect to parinama? It is not an object of your perception. If the vritti is not there, how can it become perception? Yeah. The cover of this book was changed. The book I am holding in mind, the cover was changed. You're not seeing the cover changing. There was no pratiksha for you.
But if I want to know, I can know it.
What is that?
So if I want to know, okay, इससे पहले क्या था? If I think about it, I will get it.
That's a different process. Is it perception for you?
No.
Exactly. So we are limiting to perception. That you can know by other means, yes, of course. We are not questioning your other means of knowledge. We are saying, is it perception or is it not perception? It is not perception. So, where perception is limited also you have to see. In fact, because of limitations of perception, you have other means of knowledge, isn't it? Why do you need inference? Why do you need inference? Tell me. Because perception alone is not enough in some cases. Therefore, you need inference. You got the data, but you don't have the final conclusion. Yes. Yeah. Therefore, yeah.
The word they use, parimana, is it the same as parinama?
Sorry, I am not hearing anything that you are saying.
I said, hello, now can you hear me something?
Better, yep.
Yeah, now the word they use here, parimana,
Ah,
is it the same as parinama?
the same thing, parimanam.
Thank you.
In the sense of parimanam, of change. Whatever change that has happened. Parinama. Yeah. Parimanam will be the size, the shape, etc. The measure of it. So when you see a pot, are you seeing the parimanam of the pot? Meaning it is 5 liters. Can you say that? When you say a pot, can you say it's 5 liters? ये सब demonstrate करेगा. when you seeing this water bottle, are you seeing the parimanam of the water bottle in the sense, how much do you think this water bottle can take? Can you say for any definiteness?
1 liter.
Sure?
Not sure, approximately one can just.
Are you seeing it is 1 liter? Or is it your estimate?
Estimate.
It is actually 750 ml. You can see it's written there 750.
Yes, yes.
So, are you seeing the parimana when you are seeing the bottle? When you are seeing the pot, are you seeing the parimana of the pot? It's a guesswork. It's not pratyaksha pramanam. It's not definite. It's never definite. You cannot be definite about it. How will you be definite? Because there is no vritti.
Because Swamiji, when we go to the market and we ask for give me half a kilo bottle, half a kilo, 1 kilo, quarter kilo.
Let us say you have 1 kilo potatoes, 1 kilo batata. By looking, can you say it's 1 kilo?
No.
You can?
Approximately judgment. Approximate judgment.
Approximation.
Approximate.
If you say approximation, then the weight is not under perception.
Yes, sir.
Can you look at, let us say you are a tailor. You are used to measuring people. Okay? And the guy has come in a nice t-shirt, closed t-shirt. Can you look at that guy's chest, the man's chest, and say, it will be 40 inches for sure? Will a tailor be able to say that? He is measuring people all the time. Can he look and say, it's definitely 40 inches and cut a kurta without measuring?
Only approximate. Exact.
My Nita Ben, what is my question?
No, you
Without measuring, can he know it is 40 inches?
can't.
What does that prove? What does that prove?
That you're not seeing it.
Parimana is not an object of your perception.
Yeah.
You will have a guesstimate. I am good at guessing weight of people. I look at them, I know approximately itna rahega. It's approximation. But I can be wrong. Yesterday a young boy came to meet me. He was sitting there. Saying, Swamiji, I put on weight. Is there anything in Ayurveda to lose weight? I said, when you find it, come and tell me. Then I said, you will be about what? 80 to 90 kilos? No, Swamiji, I am 110. An error of 20 kilos. Rare for me, okay? My estimate is usually within 10%. So I should have said at least 100 kilos. Parimana is not perception. It's an estimation. Your mind is making with lot of logic. His height is like that, this is like that, he looks like this, therefore he must be like this. It is not perception. Is pressure perception? Because I want you all to be clear what is perception and what is not. Does pressure come under perception?
No.
No.
Supposing I give you a push. Can you tell me there is 50 pounds of pressure in that push?
No, sir.
Yeah, Nita Ben, yes?
No.
There is no, that's why pressure has to be mentioned. Can I hold your hand and say your BP is high?
No.
It has to be measured. It is not perception. I wonder how they mention perception. Really, how accurate it is a big question. Why? The flow is in one direction and you are measuring it in this direction. Liquids are not supposed to exert pressure horizontally. It defies the rule of physics. Some approximation we have done. And we say it's scientific. Okay. So,
So when I'm measuring the weight of a person
yeah.
and looking at the weight of the person, so what means of knowledge will it come under?
See, what we are doing is, when you are measuring the weight of the person, you are actually measuring the gravitational force on the person. Isn't that what weight is? That there is this much of mass and this much of mass is acted upon by gravity, and therefore that is what you are measuring when you say weight. Because you are standing on a pair of scales, no? If you look at all measuring instruments for weight, it will always be vertical. You can lie horizontal, but the weighing machine will act vertically. Why? Because as a weight is a pull of gravity on this body. This is the mass of the body. You are calculating like that. It's funny. Therefore, there is anumanam involved in it. There is arthapatti involved in it. Yeah. These two things are involved in it. Only then you can come to the weight of a person, not otherwise. Yeah. Am I clear, Nisha? Yeah. This is how it comes. Because if I push somebody, can you all hear me or no? Can you all hear and see me? No, I can't.
It's only 11:47.
I can hear you all. Can you all hear me? Can you see me? My question is, can you see me? Okay, let me change over. Can you all see me now? Yes. Perception, right? Okay. Okay. So this is where it is. If I push somebody, nobody can look at that push and say there is 10 tall cats of pressure inside. If pressure was subject to perception, then you should be able to say, hey, that guy is pushing with 10 tall cats of pressure. Why tall cats? Because now it's a new unit, na? Perception. but it is not perception. Yeah. Therefore,
Swami,
yeah,
Swami, can I ask a question? So, how do I take the color? Because suppose I'm
color is
seeing a
perception.
thing spot.
Color is perception, yes.
There are so many different shades. So I am seeing a particular, like say for example the book is a blue book, but then ultimately there could be some five, it's just an estimate because I am seeing blue, but there could be five shades of blue. I can say sky blue, this
Hey,
blue.
you are saying
How
color.
that also becomes-
Is color part of perception or not? Blue? Yeah. Then you can now, because of people's sensitivities, you can say well, sky blue, sea blue, this, that, cobalt blue. All that is what you have created, fine. Okay. The writer was like me, a man. Okay. We recognize only the 7 colors of the rainbow: violet, indigo, blue, orange, and red. Peach is not a color, peach is a fruit. Mango green. Mango green, in what way is it different from leafy green? Yeah, tell me, mango green or leafy green में क्या फर्क है? That's all because of your fineness, sensitivity, etc. You are creating. Okay. Peach color. Peach color? How many different colors of peach? Do you know how many different colors are available in peach? So you are only seeing the basic colors. The spectrum is a huge range which you are not seeing anyway. Why yogita nasti? There is no other sharanam except saying yogita nasti. It is not available for perception. That's all you can say. Here, sound. You are hearing only a certain range is perception. This side, that side is not available for you. It's available for a dog, not for you. Certain range of hearing, perception is available for a dog, but not for you and me. We can't hear it. That's why you can create a silent dog whistle. Silent dog whistle, yeah, you blow the whistle. Other human beings will not hear it, but the dog will hear it. Yeah, there are such things available. Why? Because